Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Praveen Kumar Bumisetti. Today we'll see one of Snowflake interview question asked to one of the student. The question is that what? How to disable the result caching? Okay, so this is the question. Okay, how to disable the result caching? We'll see the same thing in detail. One second, hold on. See, I have logged into Snowflake Snow site here. Let me create a database. Okay. So something like ADF DB. Okay. So development database. So create a schema. Step by step, I'm trying to do. So schema is them. So this is my database. This is my schema. Let me create one table. So create a table. I'm giving so training any name. So training table. So ID. Course ID, it's a number, a data type. So course name, it's a var. Yeah, simple. Okay, so one time. Okay, see, I'm creating one table, inserting few records to understand this use case. So see, this is my table. Let me insert one Snowflake. I'm giving Snowflake training. Okay, so I'm giving like three, four record just. So two, I'm giving DBT training. Okay, I'm giving SQL training. Okay, so fourth record, I'm starting area of training also. Same thing, I'll start airport training also. Okay, so just few records I'm trying to insert. Okay, so let me insert few records. See, five records are there. Okay, DML operation performed. Okay, see, this is so far good. Now see here what happens. Let me make it a bit upper. This way. Okay, see. So let me make it a little bit upper. Okay, so far good. Now see the data. Okay, select a star from. This is my table. Okay, I'm using where. Okay, what's the column name? Okay, where course ID greater than or equal to 3. I'm using this query. See the query. Now see this query details. Click on this query ID. Okay, see the query profile. See what happened. So first time I am executing the query. It is coming from where? Coming from the, okay, see coming from the micro partition. See there are totally one partitions are there. It is coming from the micro part. This is the first time. So first time when I query, now what happened? Data is coming from the micro partition. So forward. Now same thing. Let me go here. Let me go to the my worksheet. Okay, one second. To go to the previous worksheet. To make it little bit. Okay, see now what happened. So when I try to execute, it's taking how much time? 515 millisecond. Okay. So far, if you see this one, millisecond. Now let's next second time I'm trying to execute the same query. So it's taking what? 104 millisecond. If you see now what I want to convey, okay. So first time if you see this query is taking what? 515 millisecond. But second time the same query is executing 104 with less time. Now see the query ID. Let me click the query ID. Now see what happened. It is coming from the result cache. So here you need to understand. So second time when you fire the same query, data will be coming from the result cache. So it's a one of the performance optimization technique. Okay, so this is the same thing. Now let me go to the previous session. Okay, now see what happened. So this is so far good. Second time, third time, if I do the same query, now see what happened. It is taking less time because it is coming from the result cache. Suppose I change the query. Now greater or equal to 4. Now query has been changed. Now see this one again is coming from the micro partition. See number of partitions one it is coming. Same thing now what happened now second time if I execute the same query data is not there. Now see it is taking 34 millisecond. Now see the data it is coming from the result cache. Now question is that what I want to disable this result cache. How to disable? See what happened. See show parameters. See there are so many parameters will be them. So search for show parameters. Okay, like so cache. So I'm giving pattern matching. So there are so many things I can't able to remember. So control enter. Now see what happened. So use see. So use catchy result true true. Okay, now nothing but what by default. Okay, second time, third time, if data is not not changed, and if you find the same query, it is coming from the result cache. Now I want to disable this functionality. Let me disable. How to disable? Alter session set use catch a result equal to false. See, I'm setting to alter session. In this session, alter session set use catch is equal to false. Execute. Now see this one, what happened? Now it will be false. Session level, I'm trying to put it. Now see, now second time, third time, I execute, see what happened. See the same thing. Now it's taking what? 277 milliseconds. So see the query ID. Now see it is taking what? Coming from the micro partition. Same thing, second time I execute the same query. So now see the same thing. Now what happened? Go to the query ID. I'll see what happened. It is also coming from micro partitions. Why? Because we have disabled the functionality. How to disable? Alter session set use catch result equal to false. When you put what happened, we are disabling the result cache. So this is one of the question asked in interview. Awesome. If you like the content, subscribe and share the channel. Thank you for watching.